Hi guys and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a review demonstration on this product right here, and this is the Decolour Remover. So it's basically a hair colour remover. I am going to go back blonde, and as you can tell I dyed my hair darker colour, and in order for me to go back to blonde without damage or just very minimal damage, I'm going to be using this. So I've never actually used any of these things before. When I had darker hair and I wanted to go back blonde, I'd always strip my hair using bleach baths, and obviously that's not very healthy for your hair because it's bleach, and honestly the ends of my hair are still quite weak from previous bleach jobs that I've done. It says here that it works on darker colours as well, so hopefully it will work. What it comes with is step 1, which is the activator, step 2, which is the remover, and there's a conclude balm, which I'm assuming is a conditioner that restores the pH or like seals the hair back into place. Pair of gloves. Obviously it comes with instructions, and I've been reading it because again I've never used it, so I want to make sure that I've got everything right. And the first step, it says, is to wash your hair using clarified shampoo, so I'm going to go do that. Okay, so I'm back from the shower and this is my hair colour washed. So this is the actual colour, not before, because that was oily. So as you can tell, the ends are so much lighter compared to the roots, and it's basically bleached and it's just stained with colour, so I'm hoping to remove that. It says in the instructions to open part 2 and then pull part 1 into part 2. I must say part 2 stinks. And to shake it for a full minute, which I did, and now I'm going to apply it to the areas of my hair that need it most first. I do suggest open a window or a very well ventilated room because this one stinks. I can handle bleach and hair dyes, but this one, it smells like perm. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put something on top, like a shower cap to hold in the heat, and I'll show you guys anyway. Okay, don't I look sexy? So, I've applied it onto my hair, and you can kind of see that it's already working on the lighter bits of my hair. So I focused it mostly on the darker bits, so those were closest to the root, and I just did it all around. And I've got my shower cap here, which is of a zebra print. There we go. Okay, so there's a colour removal time guide on the instructions. It says for removal of dark or build-up of colour, which is what I have, 45 minutes. So far, it kind of stinks. It smells like a perm formula and a bit of rotten egg. It's disgusting. Anyhow, it also kind of burns. I've got like a few little scratch wounds on my scalp, which I totally forgot I shouldn't have done this. Anyhow, but I have to use a hairdryer first to put some heat in this, so I'm going to do that. And I'll hop into the shower and do the whole rinsing bit, and I'll show you guys the results. Okay, so I've removed the cap, and this is the result. As you can tell, it's gotten rid of most of the darker pigment and left my natural colour alone, which is great. So now I'm going to go ahead and follow the instructions to rinse it. It says to rinse for 7 minutes, and then lightly dry it, and then apply the remaining bits of the product. I saved a bit, and run it through the hair again, leave it for a minute or 2 and start combing it through, and then rinse for another 2 minutes. That's from the top of my head though. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I'll show you guys the end result. Okay, I am back. So I did the remaining steps. I applied the aftercare balm or the conclude balm, and surprisingly enough my hair feels so soft. It doesn't feel dry. Actually the ends usually get really frizzy if I don't really blow dry my hair, like style it blow dry, surprisingly. So I'm assuming that balm not only neutralised the pH level in the hair, but also helped with the defrizzing. So I'm looking at the viewfinder now, and it's so yellow, which is good because this is the colour that I need for the colour that I'm trying to achieve, which is blonde. Okay, let's move on to the review proper. Let's talk about the method of removing the pigmentation in the hair. It's not very different as opposed to, you know, colouring your hair, bleaching your hair. The process of it all is quite similar, so if you guys do your own hair at home, you guys will get a hang of this really quickly, but make sure to read the instructions because the instructions are quite specific on how your hair should be and how you should do it, and the timing and everything, of course. In terms of how much product you get, that one box was more than enough for me, and this is the length of my hair. Obviously, if you've got thicker hair or you've got longer hair, you might need 2 or 3 boxes. Also, I read in the instructions that if you're still not happy with the actual result of your hair, you should repeat the steps. So another box, open another box and do the whole thing again immediately right after, because I think it's because, you know, the hair follicles are already open, so might as well get it all out while you're there. I think it said you can repeat it 2 or 3 times. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. Overall, I'm quite happy with this already. I mean, probably I could go for another box to remove the excess bits, because here's a clip of my hair colour before I actually applied the darker dye. As you can see, it's platinum, very, very light, whereas this one isn't. I would probably say this is like a level 7 blonde, which is good enough. I'm trying to go for a level 8, so this is going to be good. I will say that when you're in the shower, make sure you have some form of entertainment, like music or a friend to talk to, because standing in that shower for 7 minutes is quite boring. Good thing I had music, so I was singing along to my music. Let's talk about the cons. I'm not a big fan of the smell. It smells like perm product, like the products that you use to perm your hair, and rotten egg and chlorine at the same time. It's so odd. But obviously, if you guys had originally platinum blonde hair and you dyed it a darker colour, I probably would suggest to repeat the steps maybe 2 or 3 more times, because like I said, I was platinum and this is the result I got from the stripper, colour stripper. And there you guys go. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Bye bye.